Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 10:31 in the evening right now. Today is July 31st of the year 2024, so it's still Wednesday. I am filming currently again. Okay, so please bear with me. I'm a little bit sick. So yeah. So my voice is like this, and if you don't know yet, I am currently in the brownout capital of the Philippines, which is my current location, which I can tell you guys. Basta guys, lagi ditong kumukuti-kutitap, even though it's not yet Christmas season. 'Di ba? Mas may ilaw pa yung alitap-tap eh. You know, alitap-tap is firefly, if you don't know. Anyways, we'll continue reading. I will read it for you so slow. Kasi brown out siya tonight. That's why look at my background. It's black. Black, and I cannot do anything. I just have two candles here with me. Just so you could actually yan. Para lang magmukhang okay yung video. Okay? So, just sinisipon ako ngayon, guys. So, let's start. We're on to page 7 and 8 of the book Mastery. Diba? Can you believe that we've already read a lot of books, even though hindi naman natin siya napabasa like, in one sitting, diba? I told you, small progress every day matters, diba? Kasi, hindi naman natin kailangan makipag-unahan sa buhay. Kasi ang end goal ng life is death. Okay? So, let's take it slow. All of you, all of us here, let us seize the moment. Okay? So, babagalan ko ngayon dahil, inisip ko na ko guys, may lumabas dyan na something sticky. Animals are locked in a perpetual present. So, continuation lang to ha. For you to understand me, you have to watch my previous videos. Or kung hindi naman, you can start here. But, yeah. You have to hear me every day. Okay? Animals are locked in a perpetual present. They can learn from recent events, but they are easily distracted by what is in front of their eyes. Slowly, over a great period of time, our ancestors overcame these basic animal weakness by looking long enough at any object and refusing to be distracted, even for a few seconds. They could momentarily detach themselves from their immediate surroundings. In this way, they could notice patterns, make generalization, and think ahead. They had a mental distance to think and reflect even on the smallest scale. These early humans evolved the ability to detach and think as their primary advantage in the struggle to avoid predators and find food. It connected them to a reality other animals could not access. Thinking on this level was the single greatest turning point in all of evolution, the emergence of the conscious reasoning mind. Wait lang guys. Wait lang. Kala ko talaga immortal ako eh. Just kidding. Well, I am. The second biological advantage is subtler, but equally powerful in its implications. All primates are essentially social creatures, but because of their intense vulnerability in open areas, our earliest ancestors had a much greater need for group cohesion. They depended on the group for vigilant observations of predators and the gathering of food. In general, So wait lang, where are we? In general, these early hominids had many more social interactions than other primates. Over the course of hundreds of thousands of years, these social intelligence became increasingly sophisticated, allowing these ancestors to cooperate with one, 'di ba? Parang magkakaroon na ng ilaw. Nagpaparamdam na si ano. Si and there was light. So, increasingly sophisticated, allowing these, ayan na guys, ba yan? I told you, diba? Hindi pa naman Pasko, but look at the light. Hindi pa gano siya laro. Allowing these ancestors to cooperate with one another on a high level. And as with our understanding of the natural environment, these intelligence depended on deep attention and focus, misreading the social signs in a tight-knit group could prove highly dangerous. Through the elaboration of these two traits, the visual and the social, our primitive ancestors were able to invent and develop the complex skill of hunting some 2 to 3 million years ago. Slowly, they become more creative, refining these complex skill into an art. So I also wanted to experience that, like hunting for a deer, or not really a deer. For wait lang, naisipon ko. Not exactly a deer, but I wanna shot some bird. I'm moving with a shotgun in my hands. Just for the experience, okay? Slowly, they become more creative, refining this complex skill into an art. They become seasonal hunters and spread throughout the Euro-Asian landmass, managing to adapt themselves to all kinds of climates. And in the process of this rapid evolution, their brains grew to virtually modern human size, some 200,000 years ago. In the 1990s, a group of Italian neuroscientists discovered something that could help explain these increasing hunters' prowess of our primitive ancestors, and in turn, something about mastery as it exists today. In studying the brains of monkey, they found that the particular motor command neurons will not only fire when they execute a specific action, such as pulling a lever to get a peanut or taking hold of a banana, but that these neurons will also fire when monkeys observe another performing the same actions. They were soon dubbed mirror neurons. So, parang ito yung, when you're studying the anatomy of our body, our, dito sa headspace, you will, for sure, they will tackle about this. So, you have to really study well, if you wanted to be like a good doctor. And so this neuronal firing meant that these primates would experience a similar sensation in both doing and observing the same deed, allowing them to put themselves in the place of another and perceive its movements as if they were doing them. Dali lang. So, it would account for the ability of many primates to imitate others, and for the pronounced abilities of chimpanzees to anticipate the plans and actions of a rival. Such neurons, it is speculated, evolve because of the social nature of primate life. Recent experiments have demonstrated the existence of such neurons in humans, but on a much higher level of sophistication. By the way, guys, if you are not a reader, you can also still watch me, so that you could be at least familiar with words, diba? If you are a younger generation, 20s and below, I'm not old, guys. Just saying, yung mga ganong edad. So, because I know that a lot of kids nowadays are having are having that kind of laziness that is incurable. Like they can't even finish like reading a single page of a book, diba? So I think this I believe my channel will help you finish an entire book kasi slowly but surely we tackle many things, and if there is some relevant things that I wanted to share with you, you first got the scoop with my life. Not only my life but the mariteses that are giving me news. I'm just kidding, guys. Something like that, guys. Okay. Okay. So kita nyo, nawala tayo, guys. Focus. A monkey or primate can seize an action from the point of view of the performer and imagine its intentions. But we can take this further without any visual cues or any action on the part of others. We can place ourselves inside their minds and imagine what they might be thinking. For our ancestors, the elaboration of mirror neurons would allow them to read each other's desires from the subtlest of signs and thus elevate their social skills. It would also serve as a critical component in tool making. One could learn to fashion a tool by imitating the actions of an expert. But perhaps most important of all, it would give them the ability to think inside everything around them. Okay? So after years of studying particular animals, they could identify with and think like them, anticipating behavioral patterns. Wait lang, guys. Ayan. Anticipating behavioral patterns. And, ay wait lang, guys, ha. Wait lang. Let's continue, okay. Anticipating behavioral patterns and heightening their ability to crack and kill the prey. Okay? This thinking inside could be applied to inorganic as well, and fashioning as a stone tool. Expert tool makers would feel as one with their instruments. Okay? The stone or wood they can cut with became an extension of their hand. They could feel it as if it were their own flesh, permitting much greater control of the tools themselves, both in making and in using them. This power of the mind could be unleashed only after years of experience. Having mastered a particular skill, tracking prey, fashioning a tool, it was now automatic, and so while practicing the skill, the mind no longer had to focus on the specific actions involved, but instead could concentrate on something higher. What the prey might be thinking, how the tool could be felt as part of the hand. The thinking inside would be a preverbal version of third level intelligence, the primitive equivalent of Leonardo da Vinci, intuitive feel for anatomy and landscape, or Michael Faraday's for electromagnetism. Mastery at this level meant our ancestors could make decisions rapidly and effectively, having gained a complete understanding of their environment and their prey. Wait lang, guys, ha? Okay, so if this power had not evolved, the minds of our ancestors would have been easily overwhelmed by the mass of information they had to process for a successful hunt. They had developed this intuitive power. They had wait lang. They had developed this in intuitive power hundreds of thousands of years before the invention of language. And that is why when we experience this intelligence, it seems like something proverbial, a power that transcends our ability to put it into words. So, guys, understand, this long stretch of time played a critical elemental role in our mental development. So, it fundamentally altered our relationship to time. Okay, so natapos na natin guys and still wala pang ilaw. So, we just need to wait for the light to come back. Kung hindi naman, maybe I'll be resting na. Just, tomorrow is another day. But I have few things to do kasi. So, I think I'm gonna wait a bit. So, I'm just so grateful to be here with you again. Thank you guys for listening and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Okay? Ito lang. Diba? Subscribe. Okay? Sige na guys. Bye!